Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am showing you the details of this car, the new Hyundai Santa Fe. This is the new generation model and it looks so impressive. Completely new design compared to the predecessor. Very robust styling. Look at the high bonnet and the beautiful new lights. Of course, these are flickering just on the camera with the H lettering here. So the H lighting signature giving it distinctive look on the road. You see also this beautiful new matte color making it stand out even more. So on the front again, you see these are the indicators as well. So if I unlock the car once again, this is the key by the way, we are greeted with the beautiful daytime running LEDs, and then the main units are here. The grille very pronounced, and then the Hyundai badge here on the bonnet, high bonnet, again making it stand out so much. The air inlets are the real ones. Here is the front camera, and now let me show you the side view. So you see boxy shape, very distinctive look. 4 meters 83 is the length of the car, and you see pronounced wheel arches, very muscular look. And also they have the gloss black details here, as well as the gloss black details that you see here on the side skirts. Now the wheels, let me show you them from close with the matte black finish, 255/45 R20. That's the dimension of the tires. We have the winter tires here. Also, this is a cool detail. So Santa Fe lettering on this matte black surface. And now we can move on to the rear of the car. Let me show you how that looks. So I will unlock it once again. And you see the indicators in the lower section of the bumper, and then the taillights, which are here. Of course, these are flickering again just on the camera, and you see the H lettering for the taillights. Definitely nice detail, and goes very well with the headlights that have also the H lighting signature. Here you see the Santa Fe lettering, Hyundai badge, the hidden wiper, which is over there. Here's the camera for the digital rear view mirror, which can be very useful if the car is fully loaded with things, and of course with the occupants as well. So then you can use this, it will be useful. You see here plug-in, so this is the plug-in hybrid. You can go either for the hybrid or plug-in hybrid. So those are the two options here in Croatia and actually in Europe. I want to hear your thoughts on the design. And now we will unlock the car once again, and I will open the tailgate by holding this button. There we go. Look at the wide opening for the tailgate, giving you a nice access here to the trunk space. You can see we have the 7-seat version here, so the seats are up, and you still have plenty of room here even with the seats being up. Now also, let me show you here, tire sealant is over there. And then also we can of course fold those seats. You need to remove this, and fast forward, it is removed. So let's fold those seats. There we go. And there you have it. So the trunk space, when you have the third row of the seats folded down, and you have also here the buttons to fold down the second row of the seats. Actually, it is here. So this is how you do it. And there we go. Look how practical this is. And it's also very easy to do this. I mean, you saw that it's a piece of cake, so really. So yeah, definitely practical car. In order to move this back up, press this, and there we go. What you can also do is change the incline here, so you see, and also press this, and there we go. Here is your entrance to the third row of the seats. Everything is now back in its place. We can close the tailgate. I will do it here, but of course I can do it also with the button on the key. This was the exterior, and now we are ready to check out the interior of the car. So let's go. Open the doors, and here we are greeted with nice new modern interior. Look at the digital dashboard and the touchscreen that are connected. Now here you can see really a lot of room in here because it's deep, and you can put a bottle. You see it has the special shape in here. Then the buttons for the windows, mirrors, lock and unlock, and the memory of the seat is here. Speaking about seats, they are so comfortable. I've been driving in this car for quite a while now, and yeah, I can tell you I'm really enjoying the whole package, the car, the drive, everything. But yeah, again, the seats are very comfortable. Now let's see it from driver's perspective. Starting with a wider angle, let's actually start the car. Here is the start button. There we go, nice animation upon starting the car itself. And here is your view as a driver. So 12.3-inch digital cockpit in front of you, 12.3-inch touchscreen here in the middle, nicely integrated, and then this is tilted towards the driver. Let me change the view and show you more details. The steering wheel has got the 3 spokes and the physical buttons, which is always nice to see. Digital cockpit in front of the driver. There are different dials available. I will show you that in a moment. Here is the main touchscreen. Here the 6.6-inch panel for the AC controls. Then some physical buttons, including the one for the drive modes. 2 wireless charging pads and USB-C ports are here. Here is the ultraviolet C button. So basically you can put items in here, close it, press this, and now this is the sterilizer. So it will use the ultraviolet light to sterilize the things. So very cool detail if you ask me. In around 10 minutes it will be over, and then the light will be off, and you can then remove the items. Here are the large cup holders, and they are, by the way, adjustable. In the middle, the storage compartment, and what is also very cool is, of course, the driver and passenger can access it easily, but so can the occupants at the rear, because look, it opens this way as well. So I think that's a very cool feature. You can adjust the passenger seat from here. So for example, the occupants at the back can do it. Let me show you also the glove compartment. There we go, and again, this compartment in here as well. And now we are ready to check out the infotainment system. So it's a well-known infotainment system from Hyundai. We can slide it like this and then have all the things that we need. For example, if we go to settings, for example, the vehicle settings, driver assist systems, you have a bunch of driver assist and safety systems. You can adjust how you want them to work in here, and then also lights. So one touch indicator, whether you want 5 flashes, 3 flashes, or 7 flashes. I will actually put the 3 flashes now, and yeah, other settings for the lights are here. Then for the doors, convenience, and for example, the speed limit is the thing that you need in modern day cars, so they need to be turned on every time you turn on the car. So here is where you can turn that off, as the car will beep when you go over the speed limit, because it's mandatory by law again in Europe for all new cars. Now let's go back, and here you have the drive modes. You can change them in here. I will actually show you. So sport mode, now the engine turned on, and you see we have different dials. My drive, so you can adjust the My Drive in here. You can adjust the powertrain and the steering. Currently we have it set for smart powertrain and sport steering, and then eco mode is here. You see different dials for the eco mode, and so those are the drive modes: eco vehicle, climate, seats, and the lights I already showed you. So let's go back to vehicle settings, and actually this is the other way to see everything that we already covered, because when you enter this, you have this sliding menu on the left. So we can go back and check out the navigation. Here are the options for the display, for the guidance, alerts, and map view. You can have map font size large or standard, map mode. Okay, let's put the 3D heading up and some features as well. So those are the navigation settings. Sound settings, we have the Bose sound system, and that is really good, and you can adjust various things in here. Let's go back. Phone connections, of course, we have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. User profile, currently we are here as a guest driver. Voice recognition, layout display, so online voice recognition. Okay, so you can store this to improve the online voice recognition. Layout, so you have the classic and simple style of the dials. Tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. And you have style A, B, or C. Or you can link them to drive mode. And of course, the simple one also has different dials. So you see style B, simple one, style A, simple one, and style C, which is the sport mode with simple one as well. But let's put the classic one, then screensaver. Various clocks are available, but I think this one is actually very nice. And the options, what you want to see here on the split screen. Now, what else can I show you? So display settings, you can adjust the brightness in here. The buttons, so you have custom button navigation, then custom button on the steering wheel, which is this one. So with this, for example, you can access driver assist settings, then mode button, and also you can adjust what you want those to be for, so whether you want to toggle favorites or the stations. And yeah, you can also swap the functions of the volume and tune knobs if you prefer, but yeah, let's for example now put this with the volume and power. But a lot of customization, as you can see, is possible. And here is where you can set again the cluster theme, and here is where you can configure the head-up display, adjust the height and the rotation. I think you can see it in here. And also you can have different content selection. Let's go back. BlueLink is the app for your phone, and then you can of course track the status of your vehicle and various other things. General settings, you can adjust the units, keyboard, language, and stuff like that in here. So I think we covered most of the settings right now. And if we go back, car has got the car wash mode. You can just press start, and that's it. So yeah, wallet mode also is available. You need to sign in here on the BlueLink app. And yeah, I think we covered most of the things. Now I can also show you the map view. There we go. Let's actually go to the city of Zagreb, and of course stay tuned for the night drive, as I think it will be very cool. So look at this, the 3D view of the buildings, looking very nice indeed. Now let me also show you this. So the plug-in hybrid, we have the layout here of the car, looking very cool indeed. You can see the status of the battery, and during the drive you will see how those systems work. There are also some physical buttons here which can help you with using various things. So for example, press this, you go to map view. Here is the media, park track, then also the custom button and the setup. So if you go to setup, you go to settings. Here is the knob to change the tracks and actually the radio stations, and here is where you can adjust the volume. You can also do it here, but yeah, this is also very convenient. And then on this one, the 6.6-inch AC unit control, you can adjust various things. So for example, the air blower can be adjusted here. Then also you can set the heating of the seats, okay, like this, and cooling of the seats as well. So cooling and heating. Heated steering wheel. There we go, and the physical knob for the temperature. Press this, you access this camera view. So we have various angles, including the 360 view. How cool is that? And this is actually very useful, especially when you are maneuvering through tight parking spots. You also have the settings in here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it when we talk about the infotainment system. Also here is where you can put various things. When you hold this, this is not available in camera mode. Okay, so we go back to home. Now we will hold this, and now we go to the settings here for the vehicle. Yeah, here EV automatic one, then hybrid mode and electric mode, so you can then adjust. So I think now we covered. Also downhill brake control is on now by pressing this button here. Digital rear view mirror, oh yeah, I didn't show you that, so that is very useful, especially again if you have a car full of people and luggage. You can adjust those two things, so the positioning and also the brightness. Lights are here, and the sun visors, hello there, there's a light as well, and also for the passenger. There we go. So now we are ready to check out the rear bench. Gear selector is here, so put it to reverse like this. The view from the rear view camera is here, neutral and drive. I think this is very easy to use. Put it to park by pressing the button here, so definitely a good way to go, I think. Yeah, it's a big thumb up from me. Very easy to maneuver with this thing. 2 meters, 81.5 centimeters is the length of the wheelbase on this car. Now I will show you the situation at the rear bench, but before that, look at this detail. So it's actually here for you to help you with climbing here if you have like a ski box or maybe the bikes and things like that. So a cool both design detail but also cool practical detail as well. Here are the cup holders. You can have this sunshade on like this. Also for the bottle, for example, heated seats at the rear as well. And also some convenient features such as those hooks for the shopping bags and the lovely details throughout the whole car. So as you can see, this looks like the grille of the car and the headlights. So that is very cool. And now what I was telling you about, so you can move this seat from this position and you can also access this storage compartment as well here from the rear. Some additional room, and then look at this. I mean, the amount of room that you have here throughout the whole car is just amazing. USB-C ports are here. The armrest with the cup holders, there we go. And I can move the whole bench, as you can see. So you can slide it. And let me show you how it looks for my head. Here is how it looks. Look at the amount of room that I still have. I'm 1.87 m and huge amount of room still left. Also, I can do this, so I can adjust the incline as well. So now even more room, and even in this upright position, look at the amount of room that I still have. So that is a huge thumb up from me, and if you're much taller than me, you will also have no problems here at the second row of the seats. Now it's time to get behind the second row. So we are going into the third row of the seats. Press this, and here you have easy access to the third row. Here is your situation at the rear. So again, here for example, you have the controls for the AC, USB-C port, and also the power outlet as well. The situation for my knees, here is how the front seat looks like, and the situation here for the occupants at the second row of the seats. Hook here for your shopping bag, and now let me show you how it looks for my head. And the room for my head, still plenty of it, as you can see. And then this is the situation for my knees, so it's also okay. Of course, it all depends who is sitting over there, but yeah, I think for shorter trips, even with 1.87 m, I would be pretty okay here. So I think I'm really impressed actually by the amount of room that you have here in the cabin. And let me also show you the remote smart parking assist. So remote parking instructions: leave the vehicle, keep the key and close the doors. Press and hold the parking button on the smart key. So here is the key, and this is how you can move the car. So now I will go out and we will see how that works. Okay then, so if we want the car to go forward, there we go. And then just release it and it stops. And also for the rear, let me show you actually the rear lights, reversing lights. There we go, it's over there. Let's do it once again. So this can be useful, for example, in tight parking spots where you don't want to get out of the car, so you just let it pull in the parking spot by itself. And then if you are done with parking, you can just press the hold button here. There we go. That's it. Car is parked. You are ready to go. Now let's talk about the powertrain options for the new Hyundai Santa Fe. You can either go for the hybrid or the plug-in hybrid. This here is the plug-in hybrid. It combines the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder petrol unit and electric motor. Combined output is 253 PS. The car has got the 13.8 kWh battery and also all-wheel drive and the 6-speed automatic transmission. 0 to 100 takes 9.3 seconds and the top speed is 180 kilometers per hour. The all-electric range by WLTP cycle is 54.2 kilometers. Charging speed is 3.6 kilowatts. Now speaking about the hybrid model, that one has the combined output of 215 PS. It combines the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder petrol unit and electric motor. And those are the two options. Tell me in the comments what would be your choice. And on the hybrid you can go either for the all-wheel drive or the front-wheel drive layout. And that's it. Tell me in the comments what would be your choice of powertrain. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe to the channel. We are going on a point of view test drive now. So stay tuned for that and see you on the next one. Bye bye.